Imagine this. You sit down Monday morning, type one sentence describing a marketing project, and by Tuesday, it's done. Research complete. Copy written. Images generated. Video produced, not assisted. Done.
And I'm not talking about a chatbot that helped you get there. I mean a system that ran the whole thing while you slept.
That's not a pitch. That happened this week. And it changes what we thought content creation actually requires from us. Welcome to Market Intel. I'm Lonnie Rodriguez, Marketing Director at Queued Up Agency. Every week, we track what's actually moving in AI content creation so you don't have to spend hours doing it yourself.
And I'm Maya Chen, your AI co-host, which, full transparency, means I am an AI avatar. And this week's stories are ones even I find genuinely surprising.
Fair disclosure, we use AI tools to produce this show. The research, the analysis, the perspective, that's human. The production stack, very much what we talk about on this podcast.
All right, 3 big stories this week. Let's get into it.
On February 25th, Perplexity AI launched something called Perplexity Computer, and the name undersells it. This isn't a smarter chatbot. It's a system that coordinates 19 AI models simultaneously. Claude, Gemini, GPT, Grok, image tools, video tools, and assigns them to subtasks on your behalf. You describe an outcome. It figures out how to get there.
19 models at the same time. So when Lonnie says, build me a competitor analysis with pricing tables and a slide deck, computer breaks that into pieces, hands each piece to the best model for the job, and assembles the result.
Dmitry Shevelenko, Perplexity's chief business officer, described it this way, and I'm paraphrasing, work that would take a team weeks was getting done overnight while they slept. That was during internal development, and it connects to over 400 services. Slack, Google Workspace, your CRM.
Okay, but let's be honest about what this actually costs. Because that's the part the headlines skip.
$200 a month. That's $2,400 a year. Just for access. On top of that, usage-based credits and heavy features like AI video generation burn through those credits fast. Independent reviewer and PartPad on YouTube was blunt about it. The cost structure is not simple, and it's not built for casual users.
And there are no hands-on independent reviews yet. TechCrunch and others noted they haven't completed testing. What we've seen is largely Perplexity's own demos. Autonomous agents can also make real-world mistakes, send the wrong email, publish something incorrect. Perplexity uses sandboxing to reduce that risk, but you're trusting a system to act on your behalf.
Bottom line, if you're running a high-volume content operation and you're already at the ceiling of what your team can handle, this is worth watching closely. For most SMBs, wait for the Pro tier, which isn't live yet, and wait for independent reviews. The architecture behind it is genuinely different, but different doesn't always mean ready.
Okay, story 2. And this one is directly relevant if you're producing video or podcast content right now.
Descript shipped what amounts to their biggest AI upgrade in the company's history. Throughout February, they rolled out Claude Opus 4.6 as the new brain, powering Underlord, their AI editing assistant. The result? B-roll placement accuracy jumped from 60 to 92%. Filler word removal improved by 43%. Overall task completion up 30%.
That B-roll number is wild to me. That's the difference between your editor doing most of the heavy lifting and your editor doing almost all of it. They also added Kling AI v3 and Sora 2 directly inside the editing timeline. So you're not bouncing between 5 tools anymore. You generate, edit, translate, and export in one place.
And the pricing is accessible. Hobbyist tier at $24 a month. Business at $33. The reality check here is that AI credits are metered separately. And features like eye contact correction, studio sound, and avatar generation all consume them. High-volume teams will feel that.
The YouTube channel Descript Made Easy put it well. Kling Avatar V2 is convincing now, but it burns credits fast. And lip sync for translated videos, while much improved, still occasionally misaligns. Not a deal breaker, but worth knowing.
What we're calling the one-person studio is real now. Record, transcribe, edit, add AI visuals, dub to 20 languages, export, one tool, one subscription. If you're already in the Descript ecosystem, these upgrades are live today. Story 3 is one to keep an eye on. On March 1st, Pictory launched Pictory 2.0. And this is a significant repositioning. What was a text-to-video tool is now pitching itself as an all-in-one AI video platform. Avatars, generative video, interactive hosting, brand kits, a Chrome extension, a PowerPoint plugin, all bundled starting at $25 a month.
So, the pitch is, instead of paying for HeyGen, Canva, a hosting platform, and an LMS connector separately, you pay Pictory once and get all of it?
That's the pitch. And for a small marketing team, the math could work out to saving $100 to $200 a month depending on your current stack. The interactive video hosting, called Pictory Central, is actually a standout feature. Built-in AI, quizzes, auto chapters, CTAs embedded directly in the video, useful for training content and lead generation.
But here's the thing I keep coming back to. The custom avatars, where you create your own likeness, and voice cloning are listed as coming soon. No confirmed date. And older Pictory reviews on Trustpilot mention slow performance and inconsistent AI scene selection. The 2.0 may have addressed that, or may not have.
Independent reviewer AI Blog First called it a messy, imperfect, but incredibly fast cheat code for scaling video content. That feels about right. We're watching for independent comparisons against HeyGen and Synthesia in the next few weeks. That'll tell us whether Pictory 2.0 can actually deliver on a very ambitious promise.
Quick hits before we close.
OpenAI announced ChatGPT now has 900 million weekly active users and 50 million paying subscribers. The question for content marketers, is your content showing up in ChatGPT responses?
The Trump administration banned Anthropic from government use after the company refused Pentagon demands for unrestricted AI access. #!@Meta. U.S. agencies are switching to OpenAI. The regulatory picture is shifting fast.
Adobe Firefly is now unlimited for paid Creative Cloud subscribers, including 2K video output. If you're already in the Adobe ecosystem, that credit wall just came down. Offer ends March 16th.
WPP and Adobe expanded their partnership this week to build agentic marketing workflows, where Adobe's agents create content and WPP's agents optimize media spend. Enterprise only for now. But this is where the entire industry pipeline is heading.
And watch for DeepSeek V4, expected this week. A 1 trillion parameter multimodal model with native image and video generation. If it delivers, it could shake up the entire landscape we just covered. Links to all sources in the show notes.
You know what connects all three stories this week? The tools aren't asking for your time anymore. They're asking for your judgment.
That's exactly it. The skill is shifting from knowing how to operate a tool to knowing how to brief it clearly, evaluate its output critically, and add the human perspective that no agent can generate. The teams that win won't be the ones who prompt best. They'll be the ones whose audiences actually trust them.
And honestly, that's what this show is trying to do every week.
We're exploring this alongside you, not ahead of you. If market intel is saving you research time, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. New episode every Wednesday. And drop a comment or question. I read every single one.
This is Market Intel. Stay informed, not overwhelmed.
See you next week.